Right, we're here in the Wanduro garage, and Don's going to show us how to clean fork seals. Because when you're out riding lots of times, you get a little bit of dirt in there, and sometimes you even get a little bit of leakage out of your fork seals. So we're going to show how to do some preventative maintenance, as well as to actually get the dirt out of the fork seals once it gets in there. All right, Don?
We're going to use this thing. You can buy them online, or you can use 35mm film, or you cut it out of a plastic sheet or whatever, but this is again the kind of thing that you need. So here's just the idea of it, right? I just put here a piece of tape on, this represents the seal, and this is the tool. And I've put a piece of paper behind it so it doesn't stick. So what you do is you go in, you got to sort of wiggle this tip in there, and that's going to be a bit of a hassle. Then you move the tool straight, and then you move it around and you scoop the dirt out of there. That's what you want to do. So you want to get the covers out of the way, because it's just nice when they're out of the way. On the KTM you can luckily zip this guy up so it's exactly the right height to get it out of the way. It is nice if you also take the wheel out, I gotta say that, because you know, if you do this this is a pretty serious thing to clean these seals, so you might as well take the wheel out quickly and put the bike on a stand.
But we're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that because we're just going to show you guys quickly. So I always just clean this off nicely, because you don't want more trouble than you already have. A superb cleaning agent for this is just a little bit of standard WD. Polish it up nicely so there's no dirt there. So then with a small screwdriver, be careful, you're gonna poke in there and you're gonna push that dust seal down. And this is why you want to clean this, right? So you just keep that all nice and clean. And you see there's a bit of grease in it still, so that is good actually. Now this is the dust seal, only the dust seal. The real seal that keeps the oil inside is underneath here, so that's deeper in there, right? So now we're gonna put the tool through the dust seal to clean the dust seal first. There you go. So you see it can go completely through. You don't need to go in that far, and you're just gonna rotate it around to make sure there's nothing on the fork. And you can also rotate this guy again if you want to clean the inside of that rubber, and then you rotate it down so you scoop the dirt out. See, there is some grime on there, but we've cleaned these yesterday, so there shouldn't be too dirty. So now you're done with this guy, you just move it out of the way. That's why you want to clean that fork.
So why wouldn't you clean that outer dust seal while it's still in position up against the inner oil seal?
Well, now you know for sure that you don't push anything higher up into the fork, into the real seal. Plus also you can sort of see how dirty it is on the inside. Is there oil on the inside? Because if a bit of oil trickles out here, it's going to fill up there. So this is all going to be oily. So it's also a way to inspect the state. I mean, if you open it up like this and it's all dry, then that seal is good, right? There is no dirt in it. We tend to clean this out, this one preventive, and this one as soon as you see any oil, clean it out. Do it as quick as you can, because that will keep that seal good.
So anytime you see any leakage, clean this guy first of all, what you're going to do anyway.
Yeah, this is also your preventive maintenance.
And then if you see some leakage, try cleaning that inner seal, the actual oil seal.
Yeah, and that's what people mostly struggle with. And then they're gonna replace fork seals, or the bike shop says, oh, you gotta replace your fork seals. Here's another $400 job. Even though it's just dirt, so you might as well try this yourself again with a few dollar tool or with 35mm film. So the seal is a bit higher up. So if you see this, then you see this is how far I can poke inside. So if you put this in, of course you got a little edge here. That means you're gonna actually create a leak. So if I put this in, you're gonna see a drip of oil coming past it. Again, I don't mind that, because if there is dirt, it will drip, out of there. If you've lost a lot of oil, if there's like a big puddle underneath your bike, then you really need to, make sure the levels are okay in your forks. But if it's just a bit of moisture on the fork, then we just clean them out and don't bother with it further, because there is more than half a liter of oil in there, so a few drops really doesn't matter all that much. We good to go?
Yeah.
And now it's in. And there you see, if you film from the bottom, you see that the oil starts to come out. Right? And now you just zip that around. You see the oil leak, and that's just because I put the tool in. Go all the way around, and then again I scoop it out of there, and you see there's a whole bunch of grease behind it, so that's good. And that's all.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, it is really easy. That's why you want to do this yourself. So now, make sure that you clean this oil off, because else tomorrow morning you're going to see a drip of oil and you think you did a bad job, right? So just dry that off with a clean towel, so that it all looks, nice and clean. So else you're going to get worried tomorrow, and we don't want that. Oh, this guy was already clean, so I'm just popping that back in place. That's all. You put the cover back. Three screws and you're done. So here you see also in the maintenance schedule of the KTM, clean the dust boots of the fork legs every 15 hours. So you actually see that they advise to put it down, clean them out, and put them back up, because if you don't do that, the oil seals can start to leak.
That was another do-it-yourself how-to tech tip
On how to save yourself hundreds of dollars in 10 minutes.
10
really.
minutes. All right, see you guys around the next time. Remember, click on the links below to get connected, our Facebook group, Facebook page, and our blog. It's all there for you. Got lots of good stuff coming up, ride reports, more weekend stuff.
Or come ride with us.
Yeah, or come ride with us as well. And any comments below, feel free to leave your comments. We'll try to answer as many questions as we can. Till next time, bye for now.